Congratulations, Lee. Obviously not the kind of stoppage that you want, but just talk us through how you are feeling at the moment.
I don't know. A bit annoyed, to be honest with you. Again, another fight that I feel was just robbed of a clinical victory for me. Yeah, like I get lazy at times in there when I feel in control. Same with the Eggington fight. If I feel someone's got a lot more power in that, I'm much more switched on, a little bit more. I was just giving away a few too many shots at times. But respect to Aaron Sutton, he was holding up some good shots. But like I felt I was just buzzing him with every like solid shot that was landing. Something was taking it out of him, whether it was the body shots or the solid head shots. So slightly buzzing him. It's my first move up in weight since the Brad Ray defeat with the new team. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but we go again.
Stephen McKenna said that he doesn't want to fight you, just plain and simple. You obviously do want that fight. Do you believe that's going to happen next?
I don't know. He doesn't want it because, like, I don't know, he wants an easier touch. He doesn't feel, what has he done? What was that, a round? A round with someone we knew he was going to bowl over. Like, no disrespect to him, but we knew he was going to bowl him over. My opponent got dropped twice by George Liddard, who's probably the leading middleweight at the moment in the country, and stayed in there till round 5 and was firing back. So, yeah, I haven't watched Stevie McKenna's fight yet, but terms have been agreed on my side. That's the fight Zuffa want. That's the fight Sky want. It's a great fight. It was a great fight the first time, and it will be a great fight the second time.
If it isn't him, considering he did say he didn't want the fight and he was looking kind of elsewhere, who else do you think you could fight under the Zuffa banner?
I haven't looked really, to be honest, mate. Like, I've just been focusing on this one, and in my head, I'm fighting in 8 weeks against Stephen McKenna. Do you know what I mean? And that was a bit annoying tonight, probably from my coach. Was switching off at times. Could have picked up any like little cuts by giving him stupid little jabs and stuff at times, but I felt I was well on the way to getting a clinical victory.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Lee, just down here. Having beaten McKenna, what motivates you to want a rematch with him?
What we've been told where it is, Dublin. A lot of my family from Northern Ireland, so I've always wanted to box over there. Got selected for the Western County squad a long time ago, and then they didn't have a match for me over in Ireland, over in Cork. Yeah, which was a bit like annoying. Me and Chris at the time, we both went to Western County trainings, both got selected, thought we were going to go over to Ireland, and we both didn't get a match, which was really upsetting for me. And it just would be, it'd be nice to go over there, show my family that you know, struggle to pay the money to come over here and watch me box. It's just a short journey down for them, couple hours, and that's what motivates me. And the thing is, it is a fight that the profile of it will be huge because of the first fight. It was one of the fights of the year and the build-up. And he's a great dance partner, and I really don't like him. I just want to finish the job that I started. And I said to him in the weigh-in the first time, I said, no excuses tomorrow. And what was his first excuse? The week after I saw him, he was chatting to Conor Benn on the Conor Benn Eubank. Was it the Conor Benn Eubank bill? One of the bills, anyway. And he was like, yeah, I was just too big. I was just too big for us. Well, I just lost all my power. So that was his excuse. So what would the excuse be if I come up to middleweight? And let me tell you, I am definitely not a middleweight. Like, I'm not a middleweight, but I'm signed to Zuffa now, so I have to be. I just want exciting fights and want to keep exciting the fans.
Does it surprise you that he's not interested, considering he lost the first fight?
Not at all. I thought he was more game than that, and I thought it was all agreed anyway. To be honest, don't know if I should be giving that away, but it was agreed on my side. And in my head, as long as I had no cuts, no injuries, got through this fight, that was the next fight. That's the fight we were expecting. I'm going on a short holiday for like 3 days, and then I was going straight back into camp to fight in Dublin. I'm fit right now, so a couple of days off, and I was meant to be getting straight back in camp. It's just, I said it out there, like in the hotel all week. He's just got like nothing about him. Like I look at him and he just looks down. He's just they're just not good people. I've heard a lot of bad things about them, and they're just. I think I'm a good person, and I just don't like people that are not good people, and I think they're just rotten to the core.
He said he wants Callum Walsh next. Is that a fight that would interest you?
Of course he does. Callum Walsh's got a massive profile. Massive profile. He get paid a lot of money for it. And if he loses to Callum Walsh, it's only Callum Walsh. But if he loses to me, it's a hard one for him to take again. Do you know what I mean? So where do you go with it? Like, I've just come off a loss against Sam Eggington. Do you know what I mean? And it's an L on my record that I believe shouldn't be there. The people that saw it. But yeah, it's yeah.
Thanks.
Lee, congratulations on the win. You mentioned there early on in the fight you kind of gave away a few shots and maybe weren't as switched on as you needed to be. What was the reason for that, and how do you rectify that moving forwards?
I just felt I was landing too clean at times. Probably just looking for the shot too much. I feel their power early, and I just think I can walk through this guy, and that's a big mistake of mine. Because I sometimes give away rounds from it, again, like the Eggington fight. But I know it takes a lot out of them because I'm so relaxed in front of them. And I move well, and I make them miss quite a bit. They do hit me with little shots and stuff, but nothing that's taken it out of me. And it's one of those things. I'm a pressure fighter that gets to them late, and they start feeling the pace when I'm physically strong in front of them. And yeah, I think I just felt him in the first round. I thought, I'm going to get to this guy. Yeah.
Obviously back down here in your beloved Bournemouth. First time you boxed on a Zuffa Boxing card. What have you made of the whole fight week and the Zuffa Boxing adventure?
Unbelievable setup and stuff. Yeah, it is very, very different. I will say that. It is very, very different. But it's so professional. It's been weird. It's been a week where I just feel like I wasn't boxing, and it was just, yeah, a lot less like media. It was all done in like one day and stuff. No press conference, no like face-offs through the week and stuff. Obviously for the main event there was. So it was very different for me, but yeah, it was enjoyable, very professional.
And just final one, obviously your great mate Chris Billam-Smith in the main event against Ryan Rizicki. I think everybody in here is expecting a toe-to-toe war. How do you think that fight plays out?
Chris Billam-Smith wins. He's just got to be switched on early a little bit, not give away any shots like I did at times. But Chris is Chris, and he would do what he does and bash him up.
Well done, Lee.
Thank you.
Ali, just over here, behind Rob.
Sorry.
No worries. Just to piggyback off of Rob's question about Zuffa Boxing, when we in the boxing media look at the promoters and the promotions that are available, the fighters that are with the promotions, maybe look at yourself as someone who could really benefit with Zuffa Boxing in the early stages. Have you had a conversation about a specific tailored plan for your career, or what are your expectations in terms of where you want to be with Zuffa Boxing?
Just activity, really. I want big fights and activity. I want my profile to rise. I think with them, with TKO Promotions, or with the rest of the roster that they've got, with the WWE, the UFC, it's just they build stars. And yeah, I want to be sort of the next star from Bournemouth and bring my own shows back down here. That's the main aim. So yeah, activity really. I'm 30 now, so I've got to push on. I've had 2 years where I've had like one fight a year, and due to certain things. But yeah, I just want activity. Being,
like you said, having to jump up to middleweight, might that detriment that? Might that kind of risk or provide more risk, being that you're not yet a natural middleweight? 100%, it's more risk. They want hard fights, and I'm always in entertaining fights. I think that was going to be entertaining until I had got him out of there in good fashion. But, yeah. Lastly, mentioning the Sam Eggington defeat, obviously congratulations to him on a great career. He's since retired, but a bit of frustration from your perspective, an itch maybe we wanted to scratch? Yeah, for sure. I took like a lot of confidence off of that fight because Conor Walker is a very, very good fighter, and I know he's not a fully fledged super welterweight, but if the fight had got stopped in round 10 or 11, the same way mine did, Sam Eggington would have won. And I felt my fight was going the same way with Eggington.
yeah, it is a bit of a bitter pill to swallow, but it is what it is. I've moved on from it now. Like, I don't really care. And how he spoke about me afterwards, I don't even think I'd want to give him the opportunity again if he was ever to come back. I just think, no, why do I want to give you a payday after you turned down the rematch in the first place? Like, you should have just had a little bit of respect, not said, oh, I was whinging like a little baby and stuff. No, you would have done exactly the same if you had cut me with a clear shot that the camera's got, you know. Obviously, you can, as I talk about it, you know, it still gets to me. But yeah, you just got to move on in life, haven't you?
Congrats tonight, Lee.
Thank you.